take care of them. If something happened, I like dropped everything, because you had to be a parent, you know, step in at the last minute. And then let's see, now that we're empty nesters, we do things that you can do when you have money and you can have nice things again. So we bought a house. You guys can clap for that. Come on, it's a big life thing. He's like, fuck your house. Yeah. No, I mean, don't get excited, sir. Like, we bought a house that needs work, but I don't like telling people the house needs work, because then they think we got like remodel money. We don't. Like, we just bought a fixer-upper in Baltimore. So I don't know if you've heard of Baltimore, or if you've seen The Wire, but that's what it looks like. Yeah. Yep, so I know that movie's like, the show's 20 years old, but it still looks the same. We'll like drive around and it's like, do you want boarded up windows, or like a house with half of it missing, or, you know, like 2 cars on my street have already been broken into and robbed. So like, you know, it's pretty dangerous. But I feel okay. I watched this video on how to like DIY install a security system. It's called Home Alone. All right, guys, you are fun. You're fun. We're gonna have a fun time. I didn't know I was hosting the show until right before I came up here, so I'm so sorry, Rishi. What is your last name?
Mather.
Mather?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let me bring you up like a pro, because, you know, you're a pro, and you deserve it. All right, let's make some noise. Let's start getting excited for your next comic. All right, let's bring up Rishi Mather.
Give it up for your host. Give it up. Wow, look at this. Vishnu told me it's going to be intimate. Holy shit. What's this, apartheid? What's happening here? Why are you guys so far away from each other? It's like Israel and Palestine all over again. I can't deal with this anymore. You like that? We're getting there. High five. What's going on? What's your name? Abby. You saw him on Instagram at Vishnu Vaka? Yeah, and you told her about it? Yeah. You want a high five? I know you want a high five. She's like, give it to me. I'm not sexist. I got you. I'm racist though, so none for you. I'm just joking. I am Indian, so I am racist. It's part of our culture. That's why I tell everybody, and no one wants to believe that shit, but it is, and we're going with it. Are you Indian? Yes. Yeah, so he knows. Look at him shaking his head. It's like, my parents also hate black people. His name is Abalash? Yes. That's the whitest way of saying that. There you go. Now you can put an accent to it. God damn. It's one or the other. I like it. What about you? What are your guys' names?
I'm Dimitri.
Dimitri and Kim. And you guys are from Ukraine?
He's from Ukraine.
You're from, and where are you from?
New York.
Oh, how'd you guys meet?
On vacation. I was on vacation and he was working.
God damn, good for you, bro. You're like, I'm gonna be in New York one way or another. That's your green card right there? Hell yeah. I fucking love that. I don't know. This is so intimate. It's like a very private show. I feel like Vishnu Vaka's like, you know what? No. 4 people. No more, no less. I fucking love that. How'd you hear about the show?
On Instagram.
On Instagram.
I heard it from her.
You heard from her, and you heard from Instagram.
Yeah.
Who's Instagram? You just heard from on Instagram?
No, on the Yonkers one, like.
Ah, are you go around here often, or like how do you?
Well, yeah, we don't live too far, so I popped up.
Oh, look at that! I don't have any jokes. They're just like, we need a brown person to go on stage before Vishnu. Would you like to go? I'm like, all right, let's do this. I don't know what to say. Listen, I guess I want to start with this. Is people need to learn how to stay in their lane. Do we agree with that? Like, stay in your goddamn lane, right? Like, I fucking can't stand people who are in other people's business. That's why I hate all Indian aunties. I can't stand these motherfuckers. Do you guys have Indian aunties in your community? I'm sure you do, just in your fucking country. I'm positive you do. You know what an auntie is to us?
No.
Anyone older? Nobody in here is an auntie to me. But their parents are, your parents are. Everyone's an auntie that's older and you like a woman, right? And I see that I'm married, and so my wife's like, I'm never gonna be an auntie. But then I'm like, bro, you're already an auntie. You just don't know it. Like, I feel like you're Indian too? Like, I feel like every Indian girl, like she, right, is your wife? How long? 11 years. Today?
Yeah.
Congratulations. So this is your private show.
Yeah.
And they're crashing it. Get out. 11 years today. Congratulations. I would offer you guys shots, but I'm broke.
Oh.
Maybe Vishnu, the rich one, would offer. Vishnu, would you like to get them shots?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that. Shots on Vishnu on me.
Alright.
You're welcome. Cheers. No shots for you guys. Unless you guys celebrate something. I love this crowd. You guys are just like, I just want to sit here quietly. I don't want to do anything else. Like, he's like, this is over? There's 4 comics and 4 audience members. So I'm going to concentrate on you. The next one's going to concentrate on you. And I think somebody concentrate on you women, and then we're good to go. This is very fascinating. Yeah, I just like, I don't like Indian aunties a lot. Like, I can't stand them anymore. Like, my wife's becoming one. I feel like they're just too judgmental.
That's really mean to say.
My wife?
Yeah.
How's that
As
mean?
an Indian woman, like.
I feel like you're an
I would be very
auntie.
upset if you said that about me.
And listen, that's because you are one, you just don't realize it. And here's the honesty, you are an Indian auntie, and he is an Indian uncle. Now, which uncle is he? The creepy one, the boring one? We don't know yet. I don't know him well enough. I know for me, I'm definitely gonna be the creepy one. I don't know why, I just have that creepy vibe to me, and I feel like people are gonna look at me when I get older, and I'm just gonna I wanna own that. I wanna own a sector of an Indian uncleship. Because listen, my wife's gonna be an Indian auntie. I have to be an uncle, and I feel like, okay, cool. I'm not gonna be that touchy-feely uncle that the mom's like, don't go near that guy. I'm gonna be the one who just sits there and stares at you. And then every time you come back, how was school? And like, school is good, but what's with the accent? Like, this is who I am now? Go back to school? That's it. That's all I want to do as an Indian uncle. I want my brother to have kids. He wants me to have kids. I think being an uncle and auntie is really cool because like I like children, but I like them from like a 360-mile distance. So like you see them like once in like a week, and like once like a year, and you're like, all right, cool. We got the feeling, right? Like we don't need this. But then my wife wants to have kids, and I'm like, you're an idiot. Like I don't understand this concept. Like I don't understand the concept of 1.4 billion people in India, and they're so populated, they're coming here and destroying my way of life. And you want more of these motherfuckers to destroy our way of life. Like I feel like every Indian is destroying my way of life, and I know if I have Indian kids, they're gonna destroy my way of life completely. Because you know why? Because here's the thing about Indian kids, I hate them all. They bullied me when I was young. I grew up in India. Oh, by the way, not you guys. Where in India do you think I'm from?
Delhi?
Delhi, that's very close. I think they call it Edison these days. So that was just a joke for him. Yeah, there you go. Thanks for clarifying. Did you get that? Edison, yeah. Yeah, there you go. Ah, he's still like, what the fuck is happening? Go to Edison.
I know New Jersey, but
Yeah, you know the geography. Now you should go visit it. You'll see what I'm talking about. Edison is basically this. You get on a school bus out there, and the left side's all Patels, and the right side's all Guptas. That's basically it. That's Edison in a nutshell. I was the lead of our basketball team. That means anything to you? We went 0 for 75. I was our leading scorer. I was also average height in Edison, so that's pretty cool. But outside of that, nothing else. Nothing notable. Yeah, I don't know. Here's what I don't like about Indian people. Maybe you guys agree with this. Maybe you don't. Maybe you like Indian people. You know what's weird? I started hating Indian people once I got married. Like, that's the honest truth. I used to like Indian people, and I'm like, yeah, I'm Indian. And then I got married to an Indian woman, and my family and everyone, how they acted during our wedding, I'm like, I don't know if I want to be a part of this society anymore. And then I started looking around, like, oh, these people are very judgmental. And then I looked, I'm like, oh, not only are they judgmental, my mom's fucking insane. Like, do you guys have insane parents? Do you get along with your in-laws?
Yes.
I hate you. I hate you more than I hate her. You have good in-laws? My mom didn't even show up to my wedding. God damn. It's not sad. It's, I don't know where I'm going with it. I feel like it's just 4 of us and I'm having a TED Talk. I feel like I'm standing and you guys are seeing me eye to eye and I'm feeling very uncomfortable. So I'm gonna sit down with you guys. Yeah, no, she didn't show up. So I can't believe you get along with your in-laws. What, do you get along with her
You're
family?
married an Indian, so that's a good thing. So why did your mom not come?
Because I'm married an Indian.
No.
No. I don't know what that means internally. Like, I understand like what you guys are talking about, but for her, yes, she was the wrong Indian. I think that her dad was a 20 millionaire, and my parents always wanted to be rich, and so that's why it was wrong. Do you understand that? Like, her dad is literally a millionaire that lives in one of the richest cities in New Jersey. He lives in Alpine, New Jersey. So my wife grew up with like Chris Rock, Jay-Z. She used to party at Patrick Ewing's house in the night. Yeah, like that's the like. all right, also this bitch, she's middle class. When I first met her, she goes, I'm down to earth and middle class. I'm like, oh, so am I. Then I went to her house, I'm like, what does middle class mean to you? Like, what in the world does it mean to you? Does it mean to go hang out with Chris Rock? I don't think so. I'm middle class. My parents grew up right in the heart of New Jersey. And we grew up broke. My dad is a negative $300,000. That's middle class. The American dream. You guys are very sad for my life. He's just like, man, I want it better for you. And I'm going to give better to my kids in honor of you. I feel you. So how old are your kids?
Yeah, we have 1 6-year-old.
1 6-year-old. What about you guys? You guys know that's right. That's 1 6-year-old. Damn, any more kids coming this way? Good for you guys. Can I ask you a question? 1 child. What made you guys want to do that? Here's my thinking. My wife wants 1 child. But I feel like if we're going to have 1 kid, we should have 2 kids. Because I grew up with a brother. And I feel like single children are always slightly off, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ever look at every school shooter, it's just like a single child who's like neglected by everything. The reason I want kids is I don't want my kid, like, you never know who's a school shooter, and I feel like because of my mind and my wife's anger issues, and then my anger issues, this kid's gonna be a psychopath. And if there's ever gonna be a school shooter, it's gonna be this kid. Because we'll have a gun in the house. I'm not gonna not have a gun. Because I'm scared of society. I'm 5'5", I need to have a gun. Fuck you guys, 5'3"3/4. You know what I'm saying? Life is taller than me in general. So I believe in having a gun. I don't believe society should have guns, but because other people have guns, I need to protect myself because, listen, I'm not gonna have some intruder enter my home and I'm gonna try to fight him off with my bare fucking hand. I can do 5 push-ups. There's no fucking way I'm fighting anybody. He robs me, he comes to my place like I'm robbing you. Me and my wife are gonna look at him like, all right, cool. Just don't take our puppy. Have anything you want. But if I had a gun, I'm like, oh, now what? And he'd be like, all right, cool, I won't mess with you. And he pulls out his gun, and then we both shoot each other. He misses me because he forgets about my height issues. I nail him right in the dick because it's like right at my gun point. Done. You know what I'm saying? That's how shit works. I feel like you're enjoying internally, and she's laughing for the both of you. I feel like the women in here are just like carrying this team, and I feel like the men need to step it up a little bit. They're enjoying themselves, and like, I like you. You know what's funny about you is that I love. It's funny because he's just so polite. Like he's about to get deported tomorrow, and he's just taking every moment in today. I love how this is a sandal crew, and this is like the shoe crew. And I've never seen that. It's usually the opposite when you deal with Indian people and white people. You know what I'm saying? Ay. That's the snort. I take that snort for the team, both of them. What do you do for a living?
I'm an accountant.
Hell yeah. I don't know what to say to that. It sounds so terrible. That sounds mind-blowing. What do you do?
I'm a nurse practitioner.
That sounds a little bit better. But you guys sound like the perfect Indian couple.
Right, exactly.
Like, that's what it is. Okay, cool. And what about you guys?
I work in school.
Work in school. Okay, and you? Account. Holy shit, bro. Look at that. If it wasn't for me, you guys wouldn't have. That's why you guys are the same exact thing right here. They're both like, we're both accountants. We don't laugh. You have your information here, here, and here. That's it. That's very cool, man. Accountant for EY? Deloitte?
I work private, well, no, not private anymore. I work for an insurance company.
He's about to say private equity. What a fucking flex. I hear you. Fucking guy. Oh, I got money. Oh, look at me. I can afford my family. Oh. Well, guess what? My wife affords us. You know what's funny? My dad doesn't like my lifestyle because every time he has to sit down with me, he'll always ask me, how's life? I'll be like, life's great. Work's going okay. And he goes, cool. He goes, so you're making more money than your wife now? I'm like, nope. And he'll be like, you're a disappointment. I'm like, first of all, she makes $350,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, how am I gonna compete with that? I make $150,000. It's because she wrote my resume and handed it to her dad. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't make more money than you. Your dad won't let me. It's crazy. And then like, I think it's funny because like my brother like is very proud of me for the first time in his life. Like, you have an older brother? You're a single child?
I have 4 older sisters.
God damn. That's why you're so respectful sitting down like that. I feel you, dude. It's like you're holding your girl's hand like, babe, I learned. I got 4 older sisters. They taught me. 4 older sisters, how did that feel growing up? Spoiled, for real? I'm guessing you get along with sisters?
I do.
That's awesome. I wish I had a sister. Then my wife would have a person to talk to my family at least. God damn, what about you guys? Older brother, siblings?
I have a younger sister.
And?
And I have older brother.
Older brother. Okay, so me and you will connect on this. Does your older brother respect you?
Yeah.
Okay, me and you will not connect on this. At
I
all.
have an older brother.
Do you have an older brother? Does he respect you?
I don't know, does he?
I would say so. I would think so.
I love that you guys have been together for 11 years. He goes, I think so. I don't really know. Do you like your older brother?
It's cool.
Yeah, my brother-in-law's cool too. He's cool.
I like his wife.
You like your brother's wife?
Yes, we're like best friends.
Oh, hell yeah.
But I like her better.
Better than him.
Yes.
Is he an asshole?
No.
He's just boring?
Yes.
He's boring?
Yeah.
What makes him so boring? Is he like just this all the time?
No, this, I.
You find this sexy. Let's just be honest. If you didn't find this sexy, this is just like a stoic man. He hasn't moved a posture. He hasn't moved his lips yet. Like he has just been this. It's like if there was a statue of David, it was this. Like he was there that day. Yeah, my brother never respected me. He claimed to have respected me, but like I don't know if you call me an idiot majority of my life, that's called respect. I don't know how that is respect, but like for the first time in my life, my brother goes, "Hey man, I just want to let you know, I'm proud of you." And I think it's because he used to always be the bread of the family, making like the money in the family, and now like, and by money I mean he used to be making like 120 to 140K, and then he started his own businesses and shit. And then I was always like the 60 figure, but now I'm making more than that motherfucker. And I'm like, suck my dick, bitch. And I don't respect him now. I do. I always respect him. I don't know where this is going. I'm just gonna try to talk to you guys and try to see what's happening here. I'm just chilling in life. You watch a lot of porn, my man?
More or less.
More or less. What's your favorite porno?
My favorite.
I got a couple faves.
Sure, you go.
No, I'm not gonna tell you my faves. I want to know your faves. Sure, you go. What about you, man? I got a question. Why don't women jerk off more?
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm being dead serious. Like, I swear to God, I think my wife would be a happier person if she jerked off way more. I think my mom would be a happier person if she got laid at least once every 15 years. You know what I'm saying? But she don't even jerk off too. I'm like, I never got home and my mom was like, oh, and I'm like, no. She's always like folding laundry. I'm like, can't you just jerk off once and be a happy person? No, it's not a weird direction. Weird direction would be, I wish my dad jerked off more. My dad, he jerked off enough. You know, actually, I learned porn through reading my dad's books. My dad used to bring home these like erotic books, and then he used to like store it in the book collection, thinking his kids won't read it. And yeah, he's right. I don't know how to read, but my brother knows how to read. And my brother used to read that to me every night, and I learned everything from that. Not sex-wise, just how to jerk off and what women look like naked and all that stuff. And it was pretty cool. But the reason I talk about this is because I've been noticing that there's no Indian guys in my porn. I don't know about your porn, but there's zero in my porn. And I don't know how that affected him. Clearly, this man has overachieved in every single way. Like like I feel like you'd be a great Indian porn star, bro. Like your chest is just like right here. Like this is like he looks like Indian Superman right here.
Let's record it here.
Are you enjoying it that much?
This is really funny.
I honestly he is. I feel like he is. Like this whole set's so weird because he's just like, and then this dude's like, I'm Superman. Accountant Superman. Like that's what I feel like. I feel like he goes to work, he's like got a boring account, and then he leaves, and then he saves like a hot dog cart or some shit like that. I don't know what he does, but like this is like the craziest thing. He has not moved posture yet. I'm guessing you work out like probably all the time, right? To keep your shit together?
I just like to. But yeah.
Your answers are so fucking vague all the time. You could just say, yeah, I work out. You go, I would like to. All the time.
No, I said I just like to.
You just like to, yeah.
Keep my shit, but I just like to work out.
Yeah, so do I. I'm guessing you are...
I'm just running marathons.
You run marathons?
The
Holy shit, bro! When's the last marathon you ran?
last year, New York City Marathon.
Good for you, dude. I never ran a marathon. I'm a 5K runner maximum. Because I'm too competitive. I can't do marathons because I'm like, if I don't get like top 10, I'll just be so disappointed in myself. Like I'm that competitive. Like if I do a 5K and I don't, like last 5K I did, I placed 13th. and it was like, I used to run in high school, so I was a 4:30 miler. I should have broke 4:20, but I played basketball too much and fucked around too much. And what I mean by basketball, like you play basketball hard enough, you twist your ankle. So every season I just twist my ankle and miss like 15, like honestly 15 weeks of like running. And so basically, I couldn't do it. I couldn't break 4:20. So then ever since that moment, I always want to make the Olympics. And so I just didn't do it, right? And so I can't do a marathon because if I can't beat a Kenyan, I'm worthless enough. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I don't know what this was, but this was a lot of fun. And I hope you all enjoyed yourself. I hope you guys enjoy the next couple acts. And then I hope you also enjoy Vishnu Vaka, aka my dad. So thank you guys very much for your time.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Rishi. Keep it going for Rishi. I don't know what I'm saying this, so I'm not